my name is Lauren McCauley, and today I will be telling you about the steps to muscle contraction. So this is my overall poster, and I kind of have it going in a circle here from up here and going around to kind of more detailed about the muscle fiber, and so less detailed, then finally we get to the actual steps. So first I'll tell you just about the overall structure. So right here we have a thick and thin filament. And right here we can see the actin molecules, which are shown in the blue color. And then in the purple, we have the myosin molecules. So we can see this is the thick one and this is the thin one. And then these little parts that are protruding outward are the cross bridges. So this is our filament, like we said. And then we have little things coming off of our actin molecule. These are the tropotins. And then the tropotin myosin is the actual layer, if you can see this green outer layer that I have here. And then our actual actin filament. So our little detailed little circles, not sure if you can see that, are our molecules, and then the whole thing as a structure is our filament. Moving over, we have our muscle fiber and our sarcomere. So first we'll go over the actual fiber. So first we have our mitochondria shown in these little green dots right here, while we have our myofibril, which is our purple, and we can see those going along right here. This is our nucleus. And then we have our T-tubules, which go down the middle in this bright orangish color. Our scarlocomia, which is our outer layer. And then we have our thick and thin filaments, which are in this purple, which are over here as we just went over. And then this is our scarloplasm reticulum, which is our orange kind of light covering. Then for our sarcomere, so we have our actin and myosin filaments once again. However, now we're going to talk about like the bands and the discs that go along with it. So to begin, we have our Z disc, which is this zigzag going around. I guess I'll back up a little bit. Well, no, we'll go forward, sorry. And then we also have our M line, which are going up these, if you can see it. I just did little dashed marks. Then we have our H zone, which is in between where the little pieces come off, where our cross bridges are. So that's our H zone, and then our A band is the whole filament in between the Z discs. So yeah, so that's that. And now we'll talk about our neuromuscular junction. So I don't know if I should like back up or be close, sorry. So here we have our microfibril, once again, right here. We have our axon branch, which is this green part right here, our nucleus once more, and our pink, just as we saw up here, and our motor neuron axon, which is just the overall structure right here. Then we have this boxed in piece right there, and that's going to show us right up here in close detail. So we have our mitochondria, which are these circles right here. And these smaller circles, if you can see them, are synaptic vesicles, sorry. And then we have our acetylchloride, which are these little tiny, this part right here. And then we have our folded scarlocoma, which is the little things protruding outward. And then our synaptic cleft, which is just this overall structure. Now moving on to our actual steps to muscle contraction as I am showing you. So this is our sliding filament model, and this is going to tell you all about how everything works together and how it makes our muscles move, just as I'm able to do this kind of thing. It's going to tell you how to do this. So we already went over all the detailed things, so this is just a brief overview of it. So we're going to start off with our brain right here, and we're going to have our neurotransmitters, which are right here. Those are going to send a signal, and it's going to go upward to the first step, which is detachment. So that is where our myosin piece is going to have ATP attached to it. And then as we go up to hydrolysis, step 2, that is when our ATP is going to split into ADP and a P. And then we are going to go upward so we can see how this is now connected and our filament is moving closer to the actin. Then during our cross bridge, it's coming even closer up there, and we can just see as it goes, it has a steeper angle, steeper slope. So then from the cross bridge to our power stroke, it's going to lose that ADP MP molecule. And that is when it's going to go backwards. And that's how our muscle moves. So it goes in a like that, and then it's going to come back down. So, and then it's just going to do that again as our brain wants us to move our muscles. So that is the overall steps to